let's be honest, this is all going to be about the move that Kevin Cash made about lifting Blake Snell. The hindsight is crystal. It's not even 2020. Whatever's better, 2010. The hindsight is crystal on this. What do you think this means for analytics, writ large, anything that you want to hit on this subject? I give you the floor on that, Jeff.
I think Tim Kirchin spoke pretty eloquently about it. And I don't know if you heard what he had to say.
I did not.
He essentially was saying that this is baseball run amok and that it's problematic. I don't disagree with Tim because I would have kept Snell in there just because I thought the quality of the stuff was still really sharp. But let's go back 24 hours earlier, Rich. The Los Angeles Dodgers are the Tampa Bay Rays with money. Now they don't do quite as many. You're not going to see a 4-man outfield with the Dodgers, and because they have that money, they have Clayton Kershaw and a bunch of other starting pitchers. Granted, there are other starting pitchers, whether it's Julio Urias, Dustin May, Tony Gonsolin, and Walker Buehler, don't make a whole lot of money, and they have them because they've drafted and developed really well. But point being, they don't have to go to an opener. But what they did do is after Clayton Kershaw recorded 2 outs on 2 pitches, after Clayton Kershaw had pitched 5 2/3 solid innings, Dave Roberts walked to the mound to a cascade of boos from fans in the stadium and took the ball away from a guy who's next to Sandy Koufax, the best pitcher in franchise history. And, when it's all said and done, there may be an argument that he was even better than Sandy Koufax. And why did he do that? Because the analytics said so. So why are the Tampa Bay Rays getting absolutely raked over the coals today for doing the same thing that the Los Angeles Dodgers did the day before? The two teams are not all that different. And I think analytics are a very easy target for people because sometimes they're difficult to understand, and sometimes they don't jibe with what our normal thoughts are. And our normal thoughts, I use that in quotations, are what we're used to, what we've grown up with, what we've grown accustomed to in this game that doesn't tend to change very quickly. Now, analytics can get things wrong too, but analytics also got the Tampa Bay Rays to where they are. And I think ultimately that's what Kevin Cash was doing. Kevin Cash was not sitting here and saying, Blake Snell, I have a problem with what you've done. He's sitting here and saying, I'm in Game 6 of the World Series against a team that is clearly more talented than mine is. Why am I here? I'm here because I have followed the code. The code is what got us here. The code is what puts players in the best position to perform. And you know what? It was wrong to take Blake Snell out. But, Rich, do we really know if Blake Snell would have continued to be productive going on?
No,
because
I know.
the truth is, when you pitch well, it doesn't mean you're gonna. That's what we have to recognize. It's easy to sit here and second guess or to first guess this move because of what happened. But what if Nick Anderson came in and shut him down? What if Blake Snell kept giving up hits after he had given up a hit to Austin Barnes? I know these are hypotheticals. I understand that these are what-ifs, but they're not out of the realm of possibility. In fact, I think if you look at the probability of these things, it's probably pretty similar to what actually did wind up happening. So, I would have stuck with Blake Snell. Yeah, I think it was the right thing to do to stick with him. But to sit here and blame Kevin Cash and blame analytics and make them this boogeyman, I think is a disingenuous argument.
Well, I hear you, Jeff, but we here at the Rich Eisen Show have noticed, and we even have a segment every Friday, that whenever you say something that you really believe but need to say it in a certain way to believe it, it's going higher register. And you went higher register a lot right there, Jeff. You really had to go higher register.
Here's the
just
thing,
went
Rich.
really up there on that. You know?
You know that I'm capable of arguing both sides
Yes.
of the point. If you can't argue both sides of the point, then there's no point in having that argument.
Jeff Passan, everybody. Well done.